Hey YouTube, this next diecast review will be on Kyle Larson's 2022 Watkins Glen winner. I picked this up at Jack's. Now listen, it's been a while since I've been to Jack's. Honestly, it's been since July I've been there. I'm planning to be there in October sometime. Don't know when. It's definitely going to have to be after Petit Le Mans, coming up in 2 weeks. So we'll definitely arrange that, so I can definitely do more of these videos during the off season, which is going to be quite busy. Anyways, here's the box. Not much to it. It's imperative that I have to purchase this car because I was there at Watkins Glen. In fact, I shot pictures of Kyle Larson, and we could probably contrast the two of them if I make the edits properly. But regardless, let's take it out and enjoy the video. Okay, now that this thing's out of its box, we can start the review of it. And right off the bat, I do notice that this car is pretty well put together. It's not really, too floppy with the wheels. It's not. I do notice a little bit of a coffee stain, though, on the right side of the car. I don't know if this is supposed to... Well, this definitely isn't supposed to be on the car. Let's see if I can peel it off here. No, I cannot. It is not coming off. I don't know if that's supposed to be on there. That's pretty weird. But there are some cool things about this car that I like to point out. The fact that it's got the Kelley Blue Book logos on it, to make it reminiscent of what was on the car during the actual race itself. That's pretty cool. I am assuming that we're going to get a lot more Kyle Larson wins in the future because this guy is really just tearing it up on the track. I know he runs the high limit races. I can't see him during the World of Outlaws races these days, unfortunately, because he runs the high limit cars. So I haven't seen him race in quite a long time, which is unfortunate. But let's go over some race parts of the car that I can see with the naked eye. Right off the bat, the front looks a little dirty, which is really nice to see. I don't like the outlining of the decals. That is a little unfortunate. It seems like it's got a lot of sand and dirt, especially on the line is going to prove it here. You can see the splitter, the grill. It has a bunch of sand, a bunch of dirt. Looks really cool. Relatively, for a road course winner, this is relatively clean as far as race win markings go. It's got a little bit of build up on the where HendrickCars.com is. The Kelley Blue Book logo, unfortunately, is outlined in that decal outline, which is a little unfortunate, as you can see here. That's a little bit, that's just my nitpicky side coming out. It's not really that big of a deal. The decaled ethanol logo is over here because the pits are on the right side of Watkins Glen. And wow, I do like it. This side's actually pretty flat. There's no indent for the fuel cell here. And this side is also flat. There's no indent on here, this side either. I do like that. That's pretty decent. Back of the car. It's got the rear spoiler. Some little bump markings. You got tapped from the rear a couple times. The Kelley Blue Book logo makes it for more authenticity for what's on the actual car during the race. HendrickCars.com on the deck lid. A little bit of a decal mishap on the Spit It Out, Rob on the deck lid. And a little bit of build up on the left rear tire. And you got the TV decals here There's supposed to be a TV pod here, but they don't include that on the 1/64 scale cars. Overall, the decaling job they did, the quality control has slipped up quite a bit. But overall, great car by Lionel Racing. They did a pretty decent job with the race win markings. I think I'm probably going to throw a few reference pics on if I get the edits correctly. But those won't pick up the small race win markings. They'll just pick up the overall car itself and the decals that are on there. Overall, pretty nice car. I got this at Jack's, and Jack has an eBay store now. It's in one of my previous videos if you want to take a look at that. Jack has redone actually most of his store, and it looks great. I will be there sometime this month. It's actually October 1st right now as we're filming it, and I will be there to go over what Jack has done to the store, and we'll make a video about it. We'll have a good time, and my buddy who's near the area, who's in the big Air Jones fan, he'll be there. As somebody is thinking like they're Mario Andretti on a friggin' motorcycle next to me, next to my house. That's always lovely. But yeah, my buddy who's an Air Jones fan, he'll be there. I'd like to meet him in person for the first time. That would be great. We'll try to get a group together somewhat, but I don't know when that will be. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, here's the left side. There's the front, hood, right side, rear end with the diffuser, top view, and here's the floor. Very cool. Listen, I got a backlog of videos to do over the off season, so expect a dump or some kind of video trend coming up in the off season. Stay tuned. Comment, like, subscribe. Wish you peace and love, and let's take care of each other.